Hi guys, it's Patricia. I'm back. I really miss doing this. And I gotta tell you, it's July now of 2021, no more masks. I got my shot. So I'm here today to finally come back on. I missed one in July. So I'm gonna try to make it up by bringing at least 3 this month. Like I say, I wanna get more than 3, hopefully, as I go. This one here today is going to be the easy, plant-based, DIY, vegan tabbouleh bulgur wheat salad. So it's going to be delicious. I'm telling you, you can do it your way. As always, it's always easy, it's always plant-based, and it's always do your own. So here we are in August. We've had a lot of rain here in New England. But the sun is coming out a little bit. Oh, rain, sun, a lot of rain, a lot of heat across the country here in the United States, and a lot of problems. But I'm trying to keep happy. I'm not as happy as I was in the spring with all the warm weather coming because, you know, we see all these things going on. If you can see this, and I don't know if you can, it's really bright here today. I might have to switch my lighting. This is my Scully apron. And the link to that is down in the comments, and it's also on the main site here in the corner. You can go to my Instagram, my Facebook, and to my store. I haven't been doing much, to be honest with you. I broke my back a little bit, so I'm fine now. It's healed. But that's one of the reasons I was like down for the count. Now I just broke my toe. So as you may know, I also teach fitness and I teach CPR. I've been able to teach the CPR, but the fitness, it's in the pool, luckily. I won't be on the deck. I was on the deck last Monday, but we're going to do it in the pool. So I've got some interesting things for them for the Aqua Zumba. But also love cooking, and I love to teach it to you. I love to learn and teach and try new recipes, and this is certainly new to me. I've made tabbouleh before, but not my DIY kind that I'm going to make today. So in the recipe will be below, and it has all the different things that you can put in there, okay? It's got quite a few. I mean, you could probably think of a billion others and try others. Please let us know in the comments what you did put in and how it was, because I'm really eager to hear. So without any further ado, we're going to get started. I have already made my bulgur wheat. Now, the bulgur wheat, boy, it is really bright in here. Really bright. I think that it's really hanging down. So I'll work on that for next time. But I wanted to get to this right away. I don't even have my makeup on. I just came from the farm. And I said, I gotta start in with them. You know, I'll tell you a little secret. The next one I want to make is a lemonade, a couple lemonades. One of them is actually with the delicious dried flowers. Can you imagine that, working with flowers? And how can you not get dried lavender? It's grown all over the place. You can find it. So we're going to make that a drink. And another one too with cranberries. Massachusetts, Cape Cod, right? Here I am dancing. I haven't been to the beach yet. But anyway, so I haven't been last year too because, you know, of COVID. But it's okay. It's okay. I love being near the farm and having all this fresh vegetables. Without any further ado, we're going to get to town. Make your bulgur wheat according to the package directions. I only used 1/4 and I got a whole cup. Just so you know. So this will be plenty for me. I may eat the whole thing. All right. So some of the ingredients that I have written down is 1 lemon. So I am going to cut the lemon and have that. Well, actually, before I even cut it, guess what? I'm going to get the bowl and put this in it, and we're going to start putting things together. But I want to show you a nice trick, so hang in there. This is not easy. This is not going to be something you may not know. We are going to, look at all this. My farm has an amazing amount of herbs this year. He really listened. They're going to have so many. I wish that, you know, more people, you know, were involved with this farm because I didn't feel bad at all taking this. There's so much. So I'm going to show you how we chop it with the food processor. So hang in there with me, okay? Just a minute. I got a bowl, and this is a salad bowl that keeps salad cold. Okay, so I'm going to put that bulgur wheat in there. That's 1 cup. Now, I've decided that I want to do a little zest. So I have my rasper here, and I'm going to do some zest, put that right in there. And you can do that. You can do what you want. It's DIY. Okay. Oh, by the way, we have most of the people here are like friends of mine, and it's been like that for a year. I finally got another person, and I do have other people who I don't know. I would love comments from some of the people that I don't know as well. So we have 15. I hope you stay with us. We have had another 15 and they left. I don't know who that was. But, oh, I hope you stay because this is going to be great. I'm also going to be working on that sourdough bread that I kind of, the sourdough starter. So we're going to get to town on that too. This person might be from my Instagram. I'd love to hear from you. Eventually, when we get enough people, I'm going to do live and everything. So I really have a lot planned. It's just I haven't had the time to really market it, to be honest with you. But, hey, we're going to go for this anyway. I am anyway. I don't know who else, but I hope you do stay. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Okay, so we cooked that. We put the lemon. All right, now cutting the lemon. Any seeds in there? Hang on. I have this. I had to get a microphone so you would hear me. When I first started this this YouTube business, I'd come over here and nobody would hear me. I've got a microphone now, and I have my Zoom with the choir, and we play YouTube, and I can sing with it, and everybody's trying to figure out. I say, you got to get a good microphone, That's the trick. So I use this old-fashioned one. You can use those kind you press down. You can even just squeeze into it if you want. Just make sure there's no seeds. We don't want anybody to break a tooth. Okay, so yeah, it even works even sometimes better. But you get sometimes a little bit of the pulp out of it, which is nice. Hey, more health. That's why we do a plant-based, because we want more health, right? We want to get more vegetables and fruits and fiber. People say, oh, well, we're on this diet where we don't have the grains. Grains can be good for you. They're good for digestion. They have B vitamins and E and all these other good vitamins. So please, never mind the fat and everything. You don't need the extra fat. That's one thing I'm trying to work on. I don't know if you guys noticed. I mean, it's very, very weird. Don't bother examining it. But last year I had lost 15 pounds during COVID because I was home making these delicious recipes and concentrating. I was home all the time, concentrating. What am I going to eat? How much? I was concentrating on my exercise, and then I gained. So now I'm back, losing now. I'm going to be losing, getting it back and more. I really want to get in shape. So here's our lemon juice. Okay. All right, the next thing. Now, the next thing is the herbs. And you can use dill. Dill is one thing you can use. Now, I'm going to use parsley, Italian parsley. I'm going to take off some of those thick stems, okay? Some of the thick stems. Some of the stems are not that bad, but I am going to chop it a little bit so that we don't get all the sticks, the stems, I should say, cut. If I had more time, I might take out some more stems, but so we don't get them all in the middle of the knives here, the knife. Okay, this is beautiful. Oh, I was stunned when I saw how much he really listened, the farmer, because we said there's really no herbs last year. Oh my gosh, he's got tons, lines full of them. The only thing I got to tell him, there's no cilantro. I need cilantro. I make Mexican food and everything. I love cilantro with the beans, and I think we've done some here, and we will be doing more when we do more bean burgers and beans and rice and all that stuff. And, lots of different things. So it's coming up. Pulse. No, you can even run it. I find pulse often do is I get a spoon of some sort or a spatula, and I mix sometimes so to make sure it all gets down there. But this works great. I mean, this is amazing. Do you believe that if I didn't know about this, I would have been chopping for a long time. And you can make salsa with this thing. It's pesto. I will tell you, I have the vitamin, but I'm thinking of making peanut butter. I've tried different things. We are going to make some desserts, by the way. I want to make avocado puddings and, things like that. Excellent. One more dash. How's that? Perfect. Beautiful. Just the way I like it. Okay. So I am going to take the knife out first. Yep. You can get the kids in this if you have kids. But don't, just be really careful with that knife. All right, I'm going to put some of it in for now because that was quite a bit. And I may put the rest because I love parsley. But I'm not sure yet. I might use that for something else. Now, how about this? You can use grape tomatoes and cut them in half. I wanted to use a tomato because I just got this fresh from my farm where I go. And I wanted to show you how I chop the tomato. You may know this. You may say, hey, we already know that. We know how to chop a tomato. But I want to show, we're here to learn as well. So I'm using this thing here that takes out the top of the tomato. And it's a big one. So I have to go around with it. Sometimes you could just go with one scoop. Around and around and around and come in and come down. And there's that. And in that way, you save. All this is good tomato. It's got juice and everything. So now I'm going to chop it. And I use a serrated knife because you're going to save. If you go down with this, not only can you possibly cut your fingers and roll it, but this you can go right down safely. Just get a little gouge in there. See what I'm saying? And come right down. And you save all your juices of it. Okay? Now I'm using the claw method here. Now you might want to make it a little smaller. I've been cutting vegetables for quite some time now. I used to be afraid of knives, So you might want to make it a little smaller than what I just did there with that big hump. Okay? So if you don't have one of these, that's okay. Use the regular knife. Just be really careful. Cut very slowly. Make sure it's in and cut slowly and keep your fingers away. You can use it. But I would say, a steak knife would be the other option. That's serrated. All right, what I'm going to do is just pour it in because I don't want to lose any of the juice. Not me. Some people take the juice out for recipes. Not me. All right, so another thing we can do, we can put some green onions in. I don't want to do the onions quite yet. I want to do this next. I like to put, I got a fresh celery. You could put celery. Yeah, no, I think you could. But what we're going to, and I'll write it down, all the stuff you can put in. But what I do, first you want to cut it in half. It is a kind of a, a medium-sized to big cucumber. So you want to kind of cut it in half. And then we'll do this is known as cutting it down like that. Okay, you can do that. Hold on to the sides and cut straight down. It's like a bridge. Forgetting the actual name of that. Wow, I can't believe it. I'll think of it. And then we can use our claw method and come down, chop. Make sure the fingers are not there. You don't have to go fast. We don't work in a restaurant where people are demanding things. We want to be safe. I had broken my back last month, well, actually 3 weeks ago, I think it was, and my toe by being not safe. So I've got some healing. I had some healing to do with the back, and now my toe. So take it easy. Do not rush it. We don't have anything to worry about here. So there they are. I might want to chop a little bit. And when I see I might want them a little smaller, you can just come down like this. Again, this is how we hold it. I'm sure some of you already know this. But we hold it with the thumb and the finger right at the blade, but not below. Just right after the handle. Okay? So we're still safe. And we can come down with the palm of the hand or with kind of like the lower part of the hand, however you'd like to put it, or even higher. And just chop a little bit if you want them a little smaller than what you've already done. And that makes it really simple. Simple. I'll show you one more little tool I have that's very good. This. If you can get yourself a hold of this, what's the name of it? There is a name for it, but it's a chopper. And this, if you have tuna fish, bing, 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 bing. Potato salad, they're too big, bing, bing, it's done, like in a minute. Eggs, bing, bing, you know, if you're making eggs, you want to chop them smaller, egg salad and stuff. It's mostly in a bowl, but, you know, I could use it here too, you know, I mean, it probably worked really well. I don't need it that small, though. I think I got it. See? Boom, and it's done in an instant. It's a really good tool. So, I'm going to put this in here. Oh, we'll use the back of the knife. We don't want to dull them. Okay. I got that. Now, the next thing I think will be an option here. One of the options that I've chosen is to put some edamame. Let me know in the comments if I said it wrong. Edamame. Okay, they're these green beans. You know what I'm talking about. I'm going to put those in. Something a little different. Nobody's ever seen that, right? Now you can use green onion, such as scallions. I think that is like a scallion there too. So I'm going to cut those up, put those in. And I got such a beautiful white onion. I decided, last week I got the scallions. This week, and I also have my own garden. I've been busy with that too. And I've got a lot of scallions out there. So these white onions look so well. They're almost like a green onion. They have the same flavor, and I think they are scallions up at the top. That's how much I know. I'm new to gardening, to be honest with you. But I'm going to cut those up and put those in as well. I did cut up a little bit at the top that was really, really hard. Now I'm going to cut a little bit from this. I don't want too many onions in it. Okay. What did I have on my recipe for that? Boom, 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 boom. Where is it? Oh, a little bunch. I don't want too many. Okay, so that'll do it for me. I'm going to save that part. Okay. Cut it up a little bit more, again, if you want. Or you could do this with it. Keeping your hand on the top. Coming around like that. Okay? Or chop like this, like we said. Okay? All right, I think I got it all there. With I don't want no stringy parts there to choke on. Hey, I teach CPR and I teach people about choking. So I don't want to be a victim of that. And they'll say, oh, the teacher choked. Huh? Yeah, okay. Or you guys, so what happened to her? She's not around anymore. She choked on some green onion. The skin, the top. Okay, so I think we're just about ready. I think we have to put the oil. I'm going to eyeball it. I had written down 2 tablespoons. I'm going to eyeball it. I'm just going to put like maybe 1, 1.5. I'm trying to stay away from oil. And salt and pepper to taste. So I'm using the kosher salt. And I really need to stay away from that too. So just a little bit. And I can always add in, but I can't take out, remember? And some pepper. Is it working? Is it working? I hate when pepper makers, you know, grinders don't work anymore. Sometimes they don't. And this one isn't working as well as it used to. Come on. Come on, you worked the other day. It's coming out. There it is. He's coming back to life. But yeah, and that's it. That's it. That for mine. Now again, you can add what you want into this. Okay? I'm going to mix it up and I'm going to try it. To be honest with you, I've made tabbouleh the normal way that we normally make it, but I've never made it this way with the edamame and with the, the bean things there. You can also use dill. I've never tried that. I might want to try that sometime. And the other thing is the, what am I saying? What else is different? Yeah, the lemon zest. So these are some different things that you can add. I mean, you could put, whatever. If you got some fresh carrots and you say, I want carrots in there. Like when we made the hummus, and you can go back to that if you haven't seen our hummus recipe. When I made the hummus, I mean, we made the carrot hummus, I think it was. We had the beet hummus. I mean, there were quite a few hummuses. The hot pepper. My grandson was here. He was staying with me for a while there. Oh my goodness, you know what mine has? It doesn't have enough of the tabbouleh. Look at how much it made, guys. Uh-oh, I don't want to spill any. Dropping on my laptop here. I hope you can see that. Let me get it in some kind of a light here. I may have to adjust my lighting because I think it's really bright. You never know until it goes up on YouTube. But I do like the tabbouleh as it is. And not, I love the vegetables too, but I mean, the tabbouleh flavor is good. All right, I got a lot of vegetables in there. And I think I have enough of everything. I think that I have enough of the herb. It just might be salt and pepper I would have to adjust. That was the last lemon I had, so that's done. But oil works. I used a really good olive oil. Again, you can use a different oil as well. You know, if this is all you have in the kitchen and you want to make this, why run out and buy something? You know, make it as it is. You know, you might say, oh, I wasted all my food because I should have used the good olive oil like she did and made it more delicious. But I mean, hey, you do what you can do. You know, if you want it that bad and you have the ingredients, but you don't have the right oil or whatever, you don't have, an ingredient in here, maybe, run with it, And that's why it's DIY too, because you can substitute what you have on hand. I don't have bulgur wheat. Maybe you could try rice. Try brown rice if that's all you have or something, or wheat rice if you have that. Try other things. They have the rice in the bowls, these Buddha bowls. That's what we're going to make sometime. Yep. I think we had made a bowl though. But yeah. All right, I'm going to try it. The lemon is coming through. It is delicious. And I see what they're saying by a little more oil. I don't really want to add it though. I'm trying to lower my calories. Oil would taste good. Salt too. But I'm trying to lower oil and salt. So I'm going to eat it as is. And it's delicious just as is. The only thing I would have had more is more bulgur wheat to the amount that I put in there. Okay? So again, play around with it. I'm going to actually take another bite because no one's here. I'm going to eat this today and tomorrow myself. We're on nearly 25 minutes. Sorry for talking with food in my mouth, but I don't want to take the time because it is easy and quick. The edamame tastes really good in it. The beans. You can add different beans too. Lentils. Really good. I'm going to let you go. It is now nearly 25. And for 25, I will be gone. Talking with food in my mouth. Enjoy, guys. I'll see you very soon with the drinks. and something else, and the bread too. Sourdough. See you later, guys. Patricia's out.